Hey, y'all. What If is putting on another live show, and guess what? We want you there.
You said, hey, y'all, like there's people in this room with us, but there's not.
No, but there's people out there.
Well, they're watching, but how about we do a show with people in the room with us, too?
The room where it happens.
Oh.
Live. We will have a very special guest at the world-famous Laugh Factory in Hollywood, May 21st.
So go to thelaughfactory.com for tickets or our social media pages.
We'll see you there.
This is a Headgum podcast.
Hey, I'm Wayne Brady.
I'm Jonathan Mangum.
And welcome to What If? This is a show where we invite a guest who we think is just amazing. It's somebody from the world of art, comedy, news, literature, science. And we put them on the couch and we have a conversation because improvisation is a conversation.
That's right. And all these conversations are completely improvised. Even the music is improvised with Branson.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. And we have got a special guest. There are so many things. It's funny when you have to go down the list of someone's credits, especially when you're a fan of theirs. So look, I'll read off the damn paper. Nightbitch, Senior Year, and Happiest Season as movies. But I've seen her in those movies, but my favorite thing recently that I've seen her in is the Big Door Prize. She is so damn funny, and I just got a chance to work with her a few weeks ago. Just really brilliant lady. It's Mary Holland.
Mary Holland!
Mary Holland is our guest, everyone. Welcome to the show, Mary Holland. Now we just gave you this long old intro, but that's not really your big cue up. The cue up is you need a theme song.
Oh.
Everyone gets their own theme song.
I would love a theme song.
Okay, so before we get your theme song, we've already talked about credits. Credits and showbiz crap. All right. What's something that we'd never guess about Mary? What's something about Mary?
Oh my gosh. I play the flute.
Boring. That's not boo. That's bullshit.
Oh, I know. It is bullshit.
Come on, man.
No, it's okay. It is.
I'm sorry.
It's bullshit. I'm bullshit.
It's not. And people don't know that the alto saxophone and flute have the same kind of fingering, and that's why alto players also play the
Interesting.
flute.
Huh, that is
And
boring. That's some bullshit, right?
No one's on your side on this. You have a musician, and a musician. And you're a musician too. Why would you doubt your own?
know, man. I'm full of bullshit.
Hey, yeah.
So, you are a flautist.
a flautist. Yeah. Yes. Well, and maybe I shouldn't call myself that. I can play notes on a flute.
Okay.
But I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm. There was a time when I was quite good.
You're an amateur flautist.
Yes, there would be, and that time when I was quite good was when I was 14 years old, and I haven't, and I would say I've lost most of those skills because I didn't keep it up.
What's the
But
most
I do still have a
important
flute.
thing? Like what's the most important thing that a flautist needs to be able to do?
Oh, manage your breathing. I mean, that's true of all woodwinds. Am I right? Manage your breathing, and then I would say, oh gosh. Just practice. I mean, it's true of everything. And the flutes is so, there's so many keys. You know, you gotta keep these warm.
There's over 600 keys on the flute. Most people don't know this.
Over 600.
Over 600
That's
keys.
exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
I don't believe you. I don't know anything about
And
the flute.
with you have all the combos, right? You have all shut, one open, all shut, middle shut, first, second shut. Like you could, there's.
Oh yeah, it's endless.
Yeah.
Endless.
Wayne is, for those listening, taking a nap on the microphone.
And other interesting facts about flutes are, I don't know any of them.
Invented by J. Charles Flouting.
I was
Yes,
with you
that's why it's
until then.
named that. Yeah.
I was with you until right
J.
then.
Charles is believable.
All right,
Charles.
so Mary, your
Yes.
theme song will be about you being an amateur flautist.
Okay.
And it's Mary Make Noise.
Mary, make noise.
Hit it, Branson. Yo, what if Mary Holland was our guest? What if Mary making noise? What if Mary making noise? What if Mary making noise? Making noise for all the girls and the boys. Hey, listen very closely, don't doubt this. She's an amateur flautist. She was good back when she was a teen. 10 plus 4 if you know what I mean.
You can see her make me wanna shout when she blow on the holes and the noise come out. Tweet, 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 tweet at the top of the register.
Almost 600 keys you can play up on these. And when I refer to these, I'm using my fingers to point above my knees.
You can look at her, you can look at me. A flute's like a sideways Kenny G. That's Mary. That's Mary.
She used to make noise on a flute, but now she makes laughs. Ooh wee, used to make noise on a flute. Can you believe that? Ooh wee.
Holland, playing the flutes for you and me. It's Mary.
It's Mary. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mary making noise. And that's your theme song.
Whoa.
Welcome to What If.
What a way to come into the show. Oh my gosh, I'm just filled with light. That
As you
was
should
so
be.
nice.
Well, you should be filled with the light that you bring to others with your comedic gift.
That's nice. Thanks, Wayne.
So, talk to us, Mary.
Oh my gosh, so much to say.
What's going on in your life right now?
Right now, currently, the biggest thing is I am displaced, but it's okay. It's okay. We're very fortunate in that our home is there, but we can't return to it yet. So
Where do you live?
in Altadena.
You lived in Altadena.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you listening and watching, truly, I do hope that because this will be, by the time this airs, it's a couple months out from the fires that completely rolled through Altadena, a bit of Pasadena, all of the Palisades, Malibu, just something that we would have never expected to happen.
Yeah, so wild. And we're obviously incredibly fortunate to still have our home and to be able to return to it hopefully soon. But yeah, it's very obviously disorienting for us and for so many of our neighbors. But I think the thing that has been really beautiful to see is the community really banding together and people being there for each other, and that's been really cool and very hope inspiring in the midst of a really tough and dark time. Like there's a lot of light.
How can people
happiness.
be such assholes, but then be such wonderful
know.
people? It's like one day you're yelling at them, like, why? There's kids, slow down. And the next day it's like they're bringing you food because it's crazy.
Yes, this is that. I think about this so much now, but to your point that humans are so complex where all these things are true at the same time. Like people are just capable of such terrible things and then such wonderful things.
Yeah.
And everyone wants to feel, or we all feel at some point, like we are the good guy, that if somebody cuts us off in traffic, they were wrong. So when you're like in your car and you're cursing and screaming and this person is the absolute worst, don't they? There is another side to the story, and it's not black and white.
Yeah, right.
And if we can just give empathy to people, which it's easier to say that sometimes. It's easier to say, let's show empathy.
Yeah.
Especially in today's world. So when we get placed into a position where we actually have to be nice to our fellow, I think that's good.
Yeah.
I'm
I think so too.
My heart goes out to you. I'm so glad that you have your place. I feel like such an asshole because before the fires, I wasn't aware of Altadena, and it wasn't until it happened that I found out about the rich history of the town and the artistic history, and knowing that so many black and brown residents and the multi-generational homes, the whole thing.
It's
wow.
And now a funny song about the fires. Branson. No, I'm kidding. No.
You know what? I'm sure that there is a podcast where some asshole did that.
I'm
just certain.
It was me, and I just did it. But because I'm a duality of a human, I bailed on the bit to save not only hearts, but my own career.
See? And I have empathy for you.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
And I have empathy for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Aw.
And
Yeah.
if you would have lost your career,
Yeah.
I would have let you and Leah come and live with me.
Well, that is so generous of you,
Yes.
Wayne.
Wow.
Which home of yours? You have several.
No, I don't. People at home. I do not have several homes. I have one home where I reside my head. But I would let
it's
you.
yes and until it gets personal.
But I would let you live in the servants' quarters.
Oh, that's so kind.
Yes.
I guess because I would be the servant is what you're
yes.
saying. Okay, that's fine.
Down on the back 40.
I'll clean up.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, now I don't even know what that means. Like I assume that that's like land.
You
because
have
I've heard that in movies.
I assume that you have 80 acres.
Right.
And that the back 40 is where you don't, that's like the bad part.
Well, if you lived in the back 40, that would be amazing for you. You'd have 40 acres?
I don't know what an acre is. Is it?
You mean spatially?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Like, give it to me. Give it to me.
Me either.
In a way I can understand.
I have
How
no
many
clue.
football fields?
I think
is
it's 20.
An acre?
I could be completely
Okay,
wrong.
let's
'Cause
look
I'm
it up.
Pulling it out of my, I think it's 24,000 square feet. I think that's it.
that means nothing to me.
No, like a 12,000. I think it's
Equals.
24,000 feet. And Wayne's looking on the internet right now.
Equals how many square feet? Now, how many did you say?
I thought it was 24,000 square feet. Is an
which
acre.
is
Wow.
big.
Am I close?
No.
Am I? I'm not. How much is it?
It's almost double. It's 43,560
What?
square feet.
Oh, okay.
So give it to me in football fields.
Okay, okay.
75% of a football field.
Thank you, Thomas.
So most of a
75%
So most of a football field. Most of a football field
is
an
1
acre.
acre. Wow. 40 acres. That's a
And
lot.
that's a lot of land.
That's a lot. Oh
That's a-
my
so
gosh.
you're welcome.
Yeah.
So-
Why? Yeah.
But I have to be a servant in those 40 acres. That's a lot of lawn mowing and edging.
No, you don't have to. You wouldn't have to work that 40 acres for. That's yours.
I get to keep the land?
Yes.
This
Because
is
that's
better than the
yours.
Louisiana Purchase, my friend.
Right.
I'll take it.
And what a beautiful place we live in, where I can, a person whose family has we've strived for years to get our own 40 acres and a mule, where I find myself in the place where I can give my white friend 40 acres,
It's called giving back.
40 acres and a Pomeranian. I'll just give you a little doggy.
Pomeranian.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
So, Mary, do you have any white friends?
I do. I do. I do. I do.
Here's mine.
Yeah.
Yes, I see.
Come down to
So
the
nice
40
to-
anytime.
Okay, thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Sure.
Appreciate
So
it.
we've talked about tragedies. Let's go back. I like to call this "Let's Go Back." It's a new segment on our show.
Let's go back.
To another key. Let's go back. I know that you have a rich and varied history with the art of improvisation
Yes.
with UCB, but I also saw that you're with Story Pirates.
Oh yeah.
I love Story Pirates.
Pirates are
Years ago, I was
amazing.
supposed to do something with Story Pirates, and I was never
Yeah.
able to do it because of schedule. I still want to be involved. Tell the folks at home about Story Pirates.
Yeah, Story Pirates is an amazing organization. They go into schools, they perform at schools, and they also teach writing programs at schools, but they take stories that kids write and turn them into full-on shows. So it's really, there's a lot of improvising, there's a lot of music, there's a lot of comedy. It's really magical to get to be a part of making something that happened in a child's imagination, like making it happen in real life. It's really, really rewarding, and the kids are so creative and so imaginative and so funny. So yeah, Story Pirates is wonderful.
Kids are the best improvisers / story writers.
Yeah.
Because you're unfiltered at that point and your imagination is on 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And I taught with Story Pirates as well. I would go in and teach some of these writing programs to the kids, and it was always like honestly nice for me to be like, oh yeah, every idea is a good idea. Like not as a writer judging obviously as an improviser, we have to like really not judge ourselves
Yeah.
for the ideas we have, because that's what it is. You're coming up with things on the spot, but that was a big part of our messaging as teachers, was like, no idea is a bad idea. What happens next? How can we really let your imagination go wild?
And I love that you've evolved now to really helping people. When the Story Pirates first started in the 1600s as the Spanish pirates,
Yes.
you do all that with the children, but then you would murder all the women and children in the town.
Yes, exactly.
Which
That's right.
It started off with as a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm really glad we pivoted because that just after a certain point just wasn't fun anymore.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, because after everyone converted and they were all writing
and all
the same
all the
story.
booty was had.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you brought it up to present
Yeah.
day. You say that no idea is a bad idea, and you went and you taught. What if you were treating us like we were kids in the Story Pirates program?
Okay.
Because no idea is a bad idea, right?
That's exactly right.
So walk us through a program like that, and then maybe we can write a little story together and then perform the story in the song.
Fun. I love that.
Okay.
Okay, great. So every story has a main character. So who do we want our main character to be? This could be a person. It could be a piece of toast. It could be anything, an animal.
Toast don't bleed.
Toast.
His toast is very sensitive to Jimmy here.
Toast don't bleed.
Toast don't.
Yeah, he had an incident with Toast and his mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I really had no idea when I said a piece of toast.
Yeah, his mom started bleeding. He said, "Mom, you're bleeding," and she said, "No, it's the toast, baby."
She just
It's the
started
toast."
bleeding?
Yeah.
Toast,
And the toast
Toast don't bleed. Toast won't leave you.
toast won't leave you.
Yeah.
Mommies
Okay.
leave you. They leave you with toast.
She left after that. I should have mentioned
my
that part.
gosh.
Yeah.
Well, she was bleeding, right?
Yeah.
Did she go to the hospital?
I don't know much more than she went to the hospital.
You're a child too, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm 7.
Yes, I figured, but
Yeah.
I'm 5.
I didn't want
Yes,
to.
I'm
You're
5.
5.
I'm Larrabee is my name. What's your name?
It's whatever you said.
Good. You've been listening, and that's good.
Larrabee. Larrabee and
Rich.
Well, Rich.
Rich. Wonderful. Okay, well, maybe we don't write the story about toast then, if that's going to be too emotional for you. How about we?
No, but I like toast though.
Okay, so let's write a story about toast.
Right.
Toast that doesn't bleed.
Toast don't bleed.
Toast don't bleed. That's a great title for our story. Toast don't bleed. I love it. Okay, so we have our main character, and now we need to think of a setting. Where is our story taking place? Are we in space? Are we in the ocean?
Southeastern Australia.
Oh, wow.
Perth.
Perth?
The part of Perth that is in southeastern Australia.
My mom always told me. Mom always said that she was going to take me to Perth.
She said that
But she never
specifically?
did because she left.
Oh, gosh.
She said my daddy was in Perth.
Oh. I'm just a visiting teacher, so it sort of feels like I hope. Oh, come in or hello. Yeah, sorry, my phone. I don't know why I said come in. Sorry. Hello.
Hello, this is School Superintendent Charles Thurgood IV.
Yes. Hello, Mr. Thurgood IV.
I want to thank you so much for taking over the full-time teaching position at the school.
Oh, because I didn't know that's what I was agreeing to. Is that true?
Read the fine print.
Oh, yes, I see
thank
my
you so
contract
much.
here. Well, my contract was 600 pages, and so I
600
didn't
if
get
you
a
look
chance
right
to read.
at page 520, just look at it. Now read that section.
Oh, I am agreeing to be a full-time teacher. Oh, yeah, it is pretty clear.
Exactly,
actually, in the
very
writing.
sterling, beautiful.
Wow. Okay, so this is a full-time position. Oh,
We'll
my
need you to
goodness.
tend to the psychological needs of both of your students.
I don't know that I'm qualified to do that,
They're
Mr.
very
Thurgood IV.
violent if pushed.
Oh.
Click.
That was the superintendent calling my cell phone.
Oh,
And,
yes.
So we mentioned that there's some violent tendencies with you kids.
Hey, you're not made of toast, so you don't have to worry, right? Or is it the other way around?
If you were toast, then you wouldn't bleed. Are you toast?
Am I toast? Boy, if I had a nickel for every time someone asked me that. Yes.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
She won't believe we can't be violent with her.
Right, we can't be violent. Then you can help us tell our story.
Okay.
So our story involves
great.
Perth.
So the story takes place. We have a piece of toast, and this toast lives in Perth. And now, what does this toast do for a job? Does this toast have a hope or a dream that this toast wants to accomplish?
He's an unregistered nurse.
So he wants to be registered.
Oh, he's not registered.
No.
He's an unregistered nurse.
Interesting. Wow.
He's failed the test about 30 times.
The nursing
The
test?
nurse test, yes.
So he sneaks into a hospital.
Okay.
And then he helps with surgeries.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay, so you know what? This is we're dealing with some pretty adult themes here, kids. And it's just the two of you in this classroom. And I'm struggling. Okay, so the toast does surgeries. But illegally, because this toast
assists, because the surgeon does the surgery.
Yeah,
Yes,
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
She's such a weird person.
So weird.
So weird. Well, why don't you get our story started for us, lady Toast?
Okay. So once upon a time, there was a piece of toast, and this toast's name was Joyce. Because that's my name. And Joyce had a dream.
Oh.
To be...
Is she about to sing?
She is about to sing.
So.
Is she?
She is.
She is.
It really sounds like she's being queued up to sing.
She does. She's here to be a toast. But the toast isn't the most.
So inspiring.
She wants to be a registered nurse, but she's failed the test. Oh darn.
Australians are so proud of their medical system, but obviously there's a flaw built within that will not let a piece of toast strive to exceed and be the most, and there's no way that toast can win.
Toast don't bleed, bread don't break, crackers are for spreading,
and baguettes are for cheese. So help this toast, help this toast,
help this toast,
help this toast, be the nurse she wants to be. Did the toast ever become a nurse?
You want to skip to the end of the story? The toast, yes, the toast does become a nurse and registered on every website.
Yay!
Yes.
Will you be our mom?
Oh, God. Let me. Oh, come in. Oh, sorry. Hello.
Hello, it's Thurgood Marshall.
Oh my God! Thank you for calling me back. These kids are asking me to be their mother.
Oh, you're free from your contract.
What?
You're free from your contract.
What do you mean? Why?
Well, I just found out that I'm not really the school's superintendent, and
What?
And so it's not legally binding.
You just found it out?
I just found it out.
Oh, what?
My bad.
So I'm not the teacher.
You are not
anymore.
beholden to those two little weirdo kids
But I
at
don't
all.
want to leave them now.
Hey, are you gonna leave us now?
No.
This feels like a Chat GPT version of Good Will Hunting.
And see.
So wow, what an astute child.
This generation of kids, they're very smart.
Amazing.
How many kids do you have?
How many kids do I have? I have one.
You have one. Boy, girl?
Girl.
Aw.
How old?
8 months.
Oh my goodness.
That's right.
Teeny tiny.
Because last time I saw you, you had just it was fresh
It
out
was
the
fresh. Yeah.
oven. Wow.
Yeah. Yes, she's so wonderful. She's adorable.
I remember no matter how many friends tell you what it's like, you have no idea.
You have no idea. It's
None. Oh.
It's really true. Yeah, it's been wonderful. I mean, it's so intense, and your life is totally turned upside down, and you're and it's so magical at the same time. You're like watching this human being become who they are. It's very cool to see. Yeah.
And right around 6 to 8 months, I remember that's when they start looking back at you and giving you, because the first 6 months they're just. They're just, look at me! Look at me! But now is when they start to go, like, you see them go,
yes.
Look at me!
Adorable.
Look at me! I yelled, look at me, this whole first 6 months. No wonder poor Chase is all messed up.
So can I give you a time machine moment?
Of course.
That I love to tell new parents about because I feel like some expert, even though I know I'm not, but I've got a 22-year-old daughter. She is amazing. Her name is Miley. And just yesterday I was talking to her. She's at school, but she's not far. She's at LMU. So she comes back to the house, but we talk all the time. Like during the day we talk. And I got hit with this wave of sadness yesterday. Super sad, just out of the blue, because she is graduating this year from LMU and she has her life ahead of her.
Yeah.
Like that 22-year-old place of where it's on.
Yeah.
And you go out in the world and you do your thing. And I remember that. And that's around the time when Jonathan and I met, like at 19 and 20.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And we were already out in the world doing our things. And I never thought about how my parents, about how my grandmother who raised me would react when I left. And my ex-wife, Mandy, her mom, she moved out of her house when she was 19. So yesterday it hit me like a ton of bricks. I went, oh, this is the last time that I'll have this conversation with her as she's at class. This is the last time that she'll come over at this time in the day, because at some point next year, if things go well, she will be in New York.
Yeah.
She's going to be someplace else. So I say all that to just say all of the 6 to 8 month old moments, enjoy every single moment. Smell her feet.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I do.
my gosh.
Her feet have started to smell like feet,
They've
which is really,
Ooh.
because babies just, they smell so good.
Yeah.
Even their poops are great. But they smell they're just such a specific baby smell, and like they don't have like I think of when I think of feet, I'm like, oh, feet stink, but hers don't. But they are started to get. I'm like, wow, she's growing up. Her feet smell bad. Like they are starting to smell like just a little hint of foot. Oh, which is so interesting.
It's the mouth that is the real benchmark, though, because as of right
Really?
now, it's still that milk smell.
Yes,
so
totally.
oh, baby. and the milk's like, oh, you smell like milk as soon as they get teeth and they start eating, and then you're like, oh, your breath.
Yeah, it took a turn.
There's another benchmark at 14 when her and her volleyball friends all hop in the car on a rainy day. Oh, boy. Teenage armpits are unforgiving.
Boy.
Teenage
Then
armpits.
I still feel like I'm still recovering from that happening. When I was like, I remember actually I was told, oh God, I think about this sometimes.
Oh, no, tell.
Oh, no. Did they give you a nickname?
No, they didn't give me a nickname.
It's like Carrie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was at a summer camp. Listen, I have to like make peace with this part of myself. I'm kind of a grubby kid. I'm sort of at heart.
Earthy,
or just kind of lazy about
Cleaning. Lazy about cleaning.
Listen, I just need to like, this is my adult self needs to take over from the kid me who just wants to like play outside all day and not,
wash up after.
clean.
Yeah.
Anyway, when I was 12 or 13 at summer camp, I was really leaning into that. I was like, outside doing all those things. And in the cabin one night, one of my friends was like, we were all sitting, playing a game or something, and she turned to me, and I actually think this was incredibly mature and kind of her. She was like, "You smell bad." She was like, "You should know you smell bad," and I was like, "Wait, you can smell me?" Like it was suddenly having awareness that you have any kind of aroma about you. And it was a real pivotal moment for me. And I was like, oh, I guess that's why people shower. And that's why it's important to stay on top of your cleanliness.
God bless that friend.
I know.
Do you
I think so
remember
too.
her name?
Lauren. What's her name? Yeah.
Lauren, you remember her last name?
I do.
So you can say it. It's okay.
Well,
Because I want to give her a shout out, actually.
Oh, yes.
Because she is a hero.
She is a hero. I'll give you the initial G. Lauren G.
Well,
Lauren G.
Lauren G.
Lauren
G.
That's it.
Oh, you want to do it one word?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Lauren
G. Amato,
we
applaud
your
tact
and
your
skill
at
telling
your
friend
Mary
about
her
stink
under
her
pits.
She
Didn't
shower
or
bathe
for
20
days.
and
You
are
a
proud
member
of
the
recipients
of
odor.
club.
You
Course
through
Mary's
mind
as
today
reminder
to
bathe,
and
floss,
and
scrub,
and
exfoliate,
and
purge
all
toxins
from
the
body.
and
Use
soaps
made
from
the
gentle
smell
of
babies'
feet.
Wow.
You're a real American hero, Lauren.
You really are, Lauren. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was incredible.
That's a real thing that smell. You know that I have to thank my grandmother because I don't know about your mom. Well, because you were raised with brothers, so I'd imagine that you were funky all the time.
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
How many brothers?
3 brothers, all younger,
Wow.
all stinky, all in the South.
Oh yeah.
So 4
oh,
guys
yeah.
Oh,
just
yeah.
swamping it up.
Yep.
Oof.
The outhouse got really, really bad.
You had an outhouse?
We had an outhouse inside our house. It was an in-outhouse.
Oh.
You just put it in the living room.
Oh, you just put it out.
And just go to town.
You go to town.
Oh my gosh.
My grandma, she was really good about cleanliness.
Yeah.
To a fault. Once I became a teenager, and the hair starts popping and things start
Yes.
smelling immediately because my folks are from the Virgin Islands. So she didn't play. She was like, "Wayne, you take this soap, you take this band roll on, you take this scrub," and she would bathe me. Still, even as a teen. As I was 12, 13, she would help me with baths sometimes if she felt that I wasn't clean enough.
being thorough enough.
She
Wow.
would. That was so friggin' hot. She would bathe me,
The water.
or made me later. I would bathe with Lysol.
Oh,
Really?
This is a true. I bathed with Lysol. That Thomas is shaking his head. This is real. She would bathe. She would make me take Lysol baths, and when I went to school, she packed me a bag that had deodorant. It was a sundries bag. And she made sure, because of gym, which is where a lot of the kids, why would you schedule in the course of your day, why would you schedule these kids to go to PE and play dodgeball and run around a hot track in Florida? And then you have to go to your next class sitting next to people smelling funky.
Yeah.
She made sure that I did not do that.
Yeah. Wow.
And a change of drawers.
Yes. Crucial.
So I got made fun of because I always had a change of drawers and deodorant.
and a bottle of Sunny D with antifreeze poured into it.
Yeah. Well, how else I'm going to keep the insides
You'll freeze.
No, yes. You have to, exactly.
viscous? How?
Yes.
How would I do that? Did you have a nickname as a kid?
No, I didn't.
Good for you.
I know. I don't
Brothers,
know.
sisters?
Yes, I have a sister and a brother, both
Okay.
older. I'm the youngest. of
Oh,
3.
so you're the baby.
Yeah, I'm the baby.
You were so spoiled.
I know. That's
What part of the
I've
country
been
are you from?
Told. Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're a Southern girl too?
Yeah. I'm from the Blue Ridge Mountains, like so southwestern Virginia, right in the Appalachian Mountains area.
Yeah.
Right there.
Wow, so you're country.
Country. Mm-hmm.
Good for you for making it out.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you. I really growing up, I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to like move to Los Angeles. I knew I wanted to be an actor. Ever since I learned that was the thing you could do, that was my dream to do. And then I did it, and it's really cool.
I applaud anyone from any town, USA, that when they know that this is what they want to do as a kid, that they're able to maneuver their way, because it's not easy.
It's not easy. And it's also not clear, and maybe it is more now because there is so much
TikTok.
Because there's TikTok. But at the time I was like, how does one even begin going about how do you do it? And so it was very hard, very confusing to know how one goes about pursuing this.
You're going to see too, because we're all from the South, and so you moved to LA and you're successful, and you imagine that your kid is like part of you and who you are, but your kid is going to be so California when they grow up. Our kids are
crazy.
They're so
really?
California. They have none of the kind of like having to like live in the South or somewhere where nothing happens.
Small town,
Small towns.
Exactly.
And
we used to go and hang out at Walmart. That was like the thing.
we did too.
Yeah,
we did too.
That's where the improv thing comes from, I think, is learning to make do with nothing.
Yes.
My grandpa worked in the commissary at the at NTC, the Naval Training Center, and he worked at the commissary, and he'd bring home boxes and pallets. So I learned to play with boxes and pallets, Kellogg's boxes, the big shipping crates, the pallets. I'd build stuff.
Whoa!
So if you don't have toys, you learn to read well, and you learn to build.
You do, and you really learn to like interact with your environment a lot, like and find entertainment. And like we kind of lived in the middle of the woods, and I would just spend hours out there, just like.
Did you set stuff on fire?
No,
This is a common theme with you.
Oh,
did you?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah,
you did.
Yeah,
maybe.
But because it was in Mobile, Alabama, and a lot of kudzu and green, I didn't have to worry about fires like California fires. But I had to take army men out. I'd just start going out. The magnifying glass and
I did do that with a leaf.
You blow on it.
I did do that. Yeah. That's wild.
And you dangle your brother over it.
Huh, I never did that.
The fun you were missing out on.
Yeah. I should have been dangling my brother that whole time.
These kids nowadays to sound like the old man. The thing that I think that well, not just this generation, a couple generations are missing is when we would play, we could get on our bike or go out in the woods.
Yeah.
And we'd be gone from the time that breakfast happened. Bye, Mom, we're gone. And you're gone. And a whole world happens.
Yes.
That when you get back home, either to the midday check-in and then you leave again, or at night, your parents didn't know a damn thing that you did.
I know. It's really wild to think about. But we did live in the middle of nowhere, and I feel like, I don't know if it was the same for you guys, but my parents were just like, she'll be fine. I was like, she's not gonna. I would just kind of wander in the woods. There was one time I remember me and my best friend, we were wandering in the woods, and
can you tell us this story as like an audio play?
An audio play.
Ooh, I'd love that. Branson, if you can give us a little.
It was October 12th, a Thursday. In a Thursday, so it wasn't quite the weekend. And it wasn't quite the week.
Thursday is the week.
Thursday is the week,
Yeah,
but it says quite the week.
understand.
You're not as in the week as
Who
like
the
a
hell are
Monday
you?
or Tuesday.
It's her story. She's the girl in the story, and she's the objective narrator
I
right
went
now.
to park your car, and here's your keys.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Did it give you any trouble? I've been having a hard
It
time.
made a weird ring.
Yes, I've
Yeah.
been noticing
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I am so sorry, Mary.
So,
The closet
the
again.
dead body. You put it in the closet. Oh my That's a serious deadbolt.
Yeah, I know. That's where I keep him. I'm sorry. Please.
No,
please.
it's okay. Okay. So Thursday, not quite the weekend, and I was in the woods with my best friend, and there was a pigeon, which was odd because we didn't really have pigeons in that. And the pigeon kept asking who. And it's, there's something ominous about it. It kept wondering. It made me wonder, who am I actually? And my friend and I were wandering. We didn't have any plans. We were just sort of wandering in the trees. And then at a certain point, we started going downhill. And then I saw a road. And I didn't even know there was a road back there in that part of the property. I had no idea.
Hey, little girls.
Oh,
Welcome.
thank you. Hi, I'm just here with my best friend. We're just wandering.
My name's Jesse McCrae. I patrol the back 40.
Oh, and I didn't even know there was a road back here. My gosh, where do you live? Do you live here?
Oh, I got a place about 2 clicks right on
2 clicks.
2 clicks. I was in the military.
Oh, I see.
Hey, Jessup.
Hey,
You want me to heat up the hot tub for your friends?
no.
Oh,
Hey, Bartholomew. This is my cousin, Bartholomew.
hi. I don't think we're going to be getting in the hot tub.
Okay.
No,
I
thanks,
always
though.
like to ask.
I mean, he is very polite.
Very polite.
I'll
Yeah,
stay
that's
up
very
here
nice.
in this tree. Y'all have fun.
All right. Now, I would like to advise you two young ladies.
Yes.
You might want to take that road because therein may lie adventure for 2 of your age.
Really? That's what we're hoping for. We've been wandering these woods hoping for adventure. the
That
whole
is
time.
as creepy sounding as the hot tub.
It wasn't meant to. I tried to sound sage-like at the very
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried
No,
to
I
put
took it as, it felt sage-like
Thank
to
you
me.
very
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Well, you go down that road. Hey, throw down the rope ladder so I can come on up.
Here you go.
Thank you. All right. Have fun.
But, whoa. Oh my gosh, look at that tree house is so high off the ground. Oh man. Well, we took his advice and we started walking down that road. And the road at first was just dirt and then it became cobblestone. It was so interesting. And yeah, and the cobble every time we'd walk on the cobblestone like it sounded like it was saying cobble, which is it was weird. And then as we looked around us, we started to notice that we had walked into a different time period. There were all these old houses, and there were no cars, and horses and carriages everywhere.
Hello.
Hello? Hi. Hello. Who are you?
I'm Goody Johnson.
Oh, you know what? I think we're lost. We were sort of, can we use your phone?
Phone? What is this you speak of, and what raiments do you wear?
Well, this is from Gap.
Ooh, the Gap. Goody Haysmith.
Oh, yes. Hello. Should I heat up the hot tub for these people?
No, we're not interested in
Oh, all
hot
right.
tubbing.
I'll go back down the well.
Welcome to our settlement. We happen to be pilgrims, Puritans that have come to a new land.
Wait a minute. What year is it?
Oh, it is the year when pilgrims came and when Puritans were here.
Yes.
I'm sure it's 16 something.
16 Thursday.
It's 16 Thursday.
It's not 1998.
No, 1990. Oh, she must come from the road.
If you tap your flute together 3 times, it's the
Well,
only
yeah.
way to make it home to your own time.
I have my flute right here in my backpack.
Yes.
For the flute is the Lord's musical instrument.
Is that, Really?
Yes, that's what we learned at the church.
Yes.
Here, let me play it a little bit. No, I just made that up. I don't know. That just came out. I don't know.
It
This
is
came
like
out of nowhere.
the Lord himself hath played the flute into our ears.
Oh, that's so nice.
But she smells so bad.
Oh, she does. She smells like a goat. Like a cloven-hooved goat.
I'm sorry. Is it really that bad?
Fi! Back from when she
Fi?
came!
5, 4,
3, 2, 1. Mary, wake up! Mary, wake up! Mary!
Oh my God!
You fell asleep in the hot tub.
I told you I did. How did I end up in here?
Oh, new from Blumhouse. Wow.
The hot tub.
The hot tub. That is a historical film that I need to see. Man, Shevitz. That's for the old folks. This for the old folks.
Oh my gosh.
Now, we've had a blast with you. Before we let you go, I've got to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart. I love your show, The Big Door Prize, based on a book.
Yes, based on a book.
Which I haven't read the book. I didn't read the book on purpose once I saw the show because I didn't want to be influenced.
Yes.
Were you picked up? So you're 2 seasons in.
Yes, we
I'm
had 2
completely
seasons.
caught up.
Yes.
I was expecting a pickup, and before we got on air, you told me that you were not picked up.
No, I know. And it really, I mean, the whole show's kind of revolves around this giant mystery.
Please tell everybody about it, just so they know.
Yes, of course. So the Big Door Prize is it takes place in this small town called Deerfield, and one day mysteriously in the general store there appears a machine that will tell you your life's potential for $2.
Such a good premise.
Yeah, it's really cool. And so it's sort of the show follows the residents of this town as they of course try out the machine, and some people change their lives because of what the machine tells them, and it's just a really beautiful heartwarming story about family and love and all of that.
Because it's a really great human study.
Yes,
because of
exactly.
how people, like, just to my mind, some of the stories that really engaged me.
Yeah.
The mayor, her relationship with her daughter, the whole thing that they got into about, I gave up my dreams as a dancer.
Yes,
and the relationship between the lead, Scottish actor, I believe.
Yes. Oh, yes, Irish.
Irish.
Chris O'Dowd.
Chris O'Dowd.
He's great.
So
He's
damn
so
good
great,
in this.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
his wife was great.
Yes, Gabrielle Dennis. Yes,
Gabrielle Dennis.
she's so good.
And so even the thing with them when they agreed to separate because they were following their new
potentials,
new
yeah.
potentials, and then they end up he's dating the teacher at school, and she has a thing, and your boy that you become involved with, who owns the restaurant, the former
Giorgio. Yeah,
Giorgio. What's Giorgio's real name?
the actor.
Yes,
Josh Segarra.
he's from
brilliant.
Miami.
Yeah.
Because I Googled him. Everything that I've seen him in, he brings such heart and is so charming.
Oh my gosh.
And plays a doofus with heart so well.
He's an incredible actor.
That watching the two of you together, when I say that I loved you on the show, and everybody had heart. Everybody had heart. The script was so, maybe that's why it didn't last, because I think that we're in such a cynical phase in life, and of course art's supposed to reflect life,
right?
That anytime we have to have something nice,
right,
we get it taken away. It's amazing that Ted Lasso has lasted as long as it did.
Yeah, I know, and it's we were all so bummed because it's such a fun show to make, and I totally agree with you. It has such heart in it, and this mystery. I mean, it couldn't have ended on a bigger cliffhanger. So we just will not know what the.
God, you can't go into the whole thing because there's so many different storylines.
Exactly.
One of the main storylines involves at the beginning of the show this young man who is a twin, right? Yes, it's a twin. He dies, and he has a relationship with Chris O'Dowd's daughter, and he dies. The town is in mourning. The father's upset. His brother. So there's a whole thing about him and his potential and how it affected. What the hell?
It's David Cross. Oh my gosh. David Cross is one.
David Cross doing it? Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh! Hi.
Have a seat, David Cross.
Please.
David Cross's podcast
Hi,
is also on
David.
Headgum, correct?
What's up, man?
Literally right over there.
This is so damn cool.
Wow.
You guys enjoying having a podcast?
Yeah, we
Yes.
are.
You never
Yeah.
know who's going to drop in.
That's
this
right.
is so
I was
fun.
literally around the corner.
Well, that's what we can say now.
And
then
thank you for setting this whole thing up.
Yeah, this
that
is
happened
great.
so fast. Nice job, y'all.
Yeah, it's like a pit crew.
So what's your podcast?
It's called Senses Working Overtime, and it's about 8-ish feet away, and it comes out every January. We air like 10-minute segments every January.
Once a year, you do 10 minutes. Is that what you're saying?
10 minutes
Yep.
once a year every January, right at New Year's.
Oh.
And then, and so we've done, I want to say about 70 episodes at this point, maybe 80. So
Wow.
we have got, I'm good to go until 21, 2150.
55, yeah.
55.
that's
I
great.
can't do the math like
Yeah,
you can. You got that.
I'm
brain
here
for it.
because of math.
Yeah. You're,
Ask him how big an acre is, huh? Yeah.
For minutes.
how many?
Yes.
How big is an acre?
We learned today that it's 48 something.
8,000.
I think it's
Square feet.
43,000.
43,000.
I think it's
We
43,000.
learned today.
It's 75% of a football field. 75%.
43,000
Square
square
feet.
feet is an acre.
Something
Yes.
like that. Yeah.
So if I have 5.5 acres,
Then you are a quarter way to being a millionaire, my friend.
204,000 acres?
I don't-
Square feet.
Square
that's pretty
feet.
good if that's real.
It's
Square
it's
feet.
close-ish.
Present it like it's real, and nobody's gonna.
It's in the ball. I'm gonna say that it's in the ballpark.
Wait, I like your outfit.
Oh, thanks, sir.
I know.
Thomas,
it's a great outfit.
am I even halfway close?
It's 240,000.
Very close.
Wow.
Thank you. Wow.
Wow.
How'd you do that?
Let's make a deal.
But I saw you doing. I saw your brain.
Because of
going.
let's make a deal.
Yeah.
Because every day
Yeah.
when they're throwing numbers up, and that's my biggest fear, because I don't know a lot of actors that are actually good at math. So I had to train myself that when someone goes, oh, this is worth such and such and such, and you get this, I can do the broader, rounded math in my head, so I don't look
yeah.
stupid on TV.
And if your bar is so low at that, it's like, did I get even halfway there? Then
Exactly.
you're probably
Exactly.
Pretty good.
It's so damn cool to see you.
Oh, you too. Hey, I'll do this, officially at some point.
Yes.
But I'm gonna go get nice coffee because I got Brian Posehn
Oh.
dropping by.
Please tell Brian that we said,
yeah.
hey, man, we know
I'll,
Brian.
I'll make him come in.
Yeah,
Please,
do.
Please make
Brian
him,
come.
make
Mary,
him.
you see?
Threaten him. Get
I
him
told
in
you
here.
that we were important. I told you, Mary. She
Well,
didn't
I
believe
don't
us.
know.
To be fair, I was
Still
going to
have
come
yet
in
to,
whoever was here. I didn't check to see. Oh, is Wayne Brady here? I didn't do that. Because I can't tell from there. I just looked at the.
Well,
you
I'm
just
glad
gotta
it was
come right
us.
in.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see y'all in a
David
bit. I'm
Cross,
gonna get-
everybody. David Cross.
David Cross, everybody.
See, this is, and this is a plug for the Headgum Network.
Yeah, this is fun.
This is like being on the biggest comedy network on TV, where the people that
Yes.
make you laugh just walk by.
We are at Central Perk.
We're at
Yes.
Central
We're at
Perk.
Central Perk, and people are just popping by.
That's
and
it.
They're the funniest, and they're the best. Yeah, it's so fun.
Now you have a
How cool.
podcast as well.
I don't have one that that is mine own, but I do pop up on a lot of podcasts. I do a lot of drop-ins.
I thought last time I saw you here, you were part of one that you were part of, but you were a
I was a
guest on
guest.
that.
I was a guest. Yes, on Doughboys. Of course,
Oh,
the
okay.
beloved Doughboys. Yeah, so I was a guest on it. Yeah.
Well, as a frequent guest on podcasts,
Yes.
telling two people that we are new to the podcast world, do you have any words of advice for us before you leave? What can we do to make a great podcast?
Oh my gosh. Speak from the heart. Be honest and
Is she about to
true.
sing again?
We can't
is she?
stop her.
Yeah, but you just can't. Sometimes you just can't stop me. I just love singing. And here's a song for you about podcasts.
She's breaking down the rules of podcast in numerical order.
There's 6 wonderful rules she's gonna sing about.
Number one, have Have a microphone that records the sound.
That's good. Number 2.
Have someone you're talking to or about.
Number 3.
Have a place to sit that's comfortable for you.
Number 4.
You have to be honest and you have to be true.
5.
It'd be helpful to have a producer.
6.
What are you talking about? You know, that you need to have a topic of conversation. Expound. Because you can't just talk. You need to be talking about something. So what are you talking about? What is the subject? What is the main character? Bringing it full circle back to Story Pirates. What's your main character?
Those are the rules from Mary Holland. Those are the rules from Mary Holland.
Those are the rules from Mary Holland.
If you listen to Mary Holland, you'll have a big old podcast that'll win all the awards. Thank you, Mary Holland. Thank you, Mary Holland.
It's my pleasure.
And if we fail, we'll blame you.
Okay. That's not how I expected this to end.
What if Mary Holland was our guest? You found out. You found out.
Ooh, you found out. We
Yay.
just showed you.
That was a Headgum podcast.